The stars over the Zarkon system glittered like cold diamonds. The vast fleet of the Zorath Empire floated in perfect formation, each ship bristling with weapons. It was the largest battle force ever assembled. Hundreds of cruisers, destroyers, and carriers. They were ready for war. The Zorath had conquered hundreds of worlds, breaking fleets and crushing resistance. This time, their target was a young race from the Spiral Arm, humans. The Galactic Council had warned the Zorath not to attack Earth. Other alien empires had whispered the same thing: leave the humans alone. But the Zorath didn't believe in ghost stories. Humans, they thought, were small, primitive, weak. So the invasion fleet was sent to destroy them. On the flagship Imperator's Fist, Grand Commander Vlok studied the tactical screen. A single blip had entered the outer edge of the system. One ship. Vlok's second-in-command, Captain Jorvac, laughed. "They send only one? Do they mock us?" Vlok's eyes narrowed. "Perhaps they underestimate us." "Or perhaps they have nothing else," Jorvac replied smugly. The bridge crew chuckled. The Zorath fleet was over 400 ships strong. A single enemy vessel was nothing but a target. "Put it on the main screen," Vlok ordered. The image appeared, a massive, dark shape sliding through space. Its hull was black as the void, broken only by sharp lines of glowing blue. No banners, no markings, only a name burned into the metal in strange human letters: USS Behemoth. It moved slowly, almost lazily toward the Zorath fleet. "What is its class?" Vlok asked. The sensor officer frowned. "Unknown. Size... recalculating. Recalculating again." "Speak!" Vlok barked. "It's bigger than any ship in our fleet. Twice the size of our carriers." Murmurs spread across the bridge. "Scan its weapons," Vlok ordered. Readouts filled the screen, but the officer reading them went pale. "It has everything. Energy cannons the size of buildings, mass drivers capable of throwing slugs at near light speed, missile silos, hundreds of them, each missile large enough to destroy a city." "And its shields?" "Unknown technology. Power output is... I have never seen numbers like this. Even if our entire fleet fired at once, we may not breach them before they fire back." A silence fell over the room. Then something stranger happened. The Behemoth scanned them back. "Commander," Jorvac said uneasily, "they're targeting our ships individually." "They are mapping us for destruction," the tactical officer whispered. Vlok scoffed. "They can't destroy us with one ship." But deep in his chest a cold feeling began to grow. Without warning, a transmission came through. A human appeared on the screen, tall, wearing a black uniform with silver trim. His eyes were calm but cold. "This is Captain Marcus Hale of the United Terran Navy," the man said. "You have entered human space with an armed fleet. Leave immediately, or you will not leave at all." Vlok stood tall. "You dare threaten the Zorath Empire?" Hale did not blink. "I do not threaten. I state fact." The transmission ended. "Prepare all ships to fire," Vlok ordered. "Destroy it before it comes closer." The Zorath fleet moved into battle formation, weapons locked, targeting systems hummed. The Behemoth kept moving forward, slow, deliberate, unafraid. Vlok gave the order. 1,000 beams of energy, missiles, and kinetic rounds surged toward the human ship. The void lit up with the fury of 100 suns. When the glare faded, the Behemoth still moved forward. Its shields hadn't even flickered. "How?" Jorvac began. "Return fire," Vlok growled. The behemoth's side opened, revealing rows of enormous cannons, blue light billed inside their barrels. When they fired, space itself seemed to shatter. The first volley destroyed 20 Zoroth ships in seconds. The second volley tore through their carriers. Missiles screamed out, curving in impossible arcs, hitting ships even as they tried to run. Then came the railguns, massive slugs tearing through capital ships as if they were made of paper. Panic filled the Zorath fleet. The behemoth's voice returned over comms. "This is your only chance. Surrender or be erased." Some ships tried to flee. The behemoth's smaller craft, fighter wings launched from hidden bays, hunted them down. No one escaped. In less than an hour, the proud Zorath fleet was gone. The wreckage of hundreds of ships drifted in silence. The behemoth alone remained, unharmed, still glowing softly in the dark. Vlok, on board his crippled flagship, finally understood. They had sent one ship because they only needed one. He sent the surrender code with shaking hands. Later, whispers spread across the galaxy. Alien traders told the story in hushed voices. The humans never bragged, never boasted. They simply said, "Do not enter our space without permission." Those who heard the story didn't laugh at humanity anymore. They feared them. And in the silent black of space, somewhere far from any star, the USS Behemoth waited, ready for the next empire foolish enough to ask the question, why did the humans send just one ship?